The Michael Jackson movie teaser is finally here. Let's watch it together, and also, I'm gonna share some stuff I learned from the set. Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signore. I'm actually doing this video as a collab with my movie channel, Movie World. Did you guys know I have a movie channel, Movie World? In fact, click on it. It should be down there as a combo. Maybe you're watching from there, but if you like my movie coverage, less of the news reporting, go check it out. I'd love to get to 30,000 subscribers. We're so close. Can you help us over there? Go subscribe to Movie World Plus. Check out my reviews. We got a lot more coming. And yes, Michael, the trailer is out. I want to go through this because look, for those who've been watching here on Popcorn Planet, many of you know I'm actually working on a Michael Jackson documentary. And I've been a supporter of Michael for a long time. I've defended him against all the accusations. I've done a lot of homework on it. And many of you have been pleading with me to get more information. Andy, when are you going to release this? I'm going to talk about that. We're going to get to that. We're going to talk about what I learned on set. I was lucky enough to go on set. Before we do all of that, before I give you the update, the big news today, the Michael teaser just dropped. I want to watch it with you. I am going to have to start and stop because there's music here that they're just going to try to ding us on like crazy. So apologies. If you want to watch it without my interruptions, you can go over to Lionsgate Movies on YouTube, watch it there. But I assume a lot of you probably already even watched it. But let's watch it together. Let me show you my thoughts as we're going through it. Here it is.
I know you've been waiting a long time for this.
They're trolling us right at the beginning because fans have been waiting a long time to get a look at this movie amidst all the delays, the drama. Here it is.
The tracks are made. The songs are ready. Let's take it from the top.
Mama say, mama sa, mama. There it is. If you ever wondered what it's actually saying, it's right there. I got to turn down some of this. From Grant King, producer of Bohemian Rhapsody.
This is your story.
Oh man, director Antoine Fuqua. Look at, there's so many little music cues happening here that I gotta be careful of. Training Day, so many amazing films he's done. Look at all this, Billie Jean, Beat It. Oh, it's all coming, guys. Look at the wardrobe. They got the crowds down. People of this generation don't realize, and I don't think are prepared for how big Michael Jackson was. Discover the making. I got to walk through the set, this house, his whole, we'll talk about it in a little bit, but my God, the detail, guys. Oh, little fleeting moments. I'm going to pause. I know, I warned you. Look at the, Jafar Jackson, man, delivers. Oh my God, look at that. That looks like it's Michael. That looks like Michael. My God, it's shocking. I always was like, you can't do a movie like this. How are you going to do Michael? It's going to seem like a parody or crazy with the voice. He's pulling it off. Like, I don't see how else you could have done it.
Embrace the future.
Oh, I love this sort of human nature coming in. They're doing a nice medley of everything. You're seeing Michael at different phases. Careers, the photo shoots.
That's what
Thriller. They went and reshot this at the spot. They had a whole night shoot. I was hoping to get on that day, but I couldn't. Things got delayed and whatever. But I heard this was phenomenal, the way they recreated everything specifically. Oh, look at all this. The moves. He looks fantastic. Oh, there we go. Look at him as John Branca, head of the estate. We are finally seeing, why am I spanking his name? He's just on Miles Teller from Whiplash. He just hosted Saturday Night Live, Top Gun Maverick. I'm a fan of him as an actor. Interesting to see. Makeup, that's a big play. The nose jobs, it's all going to be talked about. Oh, man.
Q, can you lower the lights for me, please?
Okay, but remember, in here, keep those feet still, my man.
Damn, did you hear that? That sounds like Michael Jackson. Woo! There it is. Michael officially dropping. Now they've announced it. It's officially coming April 24th in theaters, IMAX. All right, now look, I have a lot to say. First of all, I got to see a lot more footage. I'm very, a lot of you are gonna be very jealous that I got to see a lot of footage. And I don't know if you'll ever see some of this footage because this movie had to be completely reshot at the end due to some trouble the estate had. We're going to talk about it, but I just got to first start. This was a taste. I saw a little bit more. Jafar hits it perfectly. This is such a perfect homage, interpretation. It feels respectful. It feels spot on. Jafar Jackson's going to deliver. I don't think people are prepared for how good this is going to be as a Michael Jackson film. I am all on board. I cannot wait for more. We will keep you posted on this film if we continue to get any access, etc. So please hit the subscribe here at Movie World for more information about Michael. But what's the status of the movie? What's the status of the documentary? There's a lot of other intel that I wanted to share. For those of you who don't know, I got to meet Prince on set. Jenny and I got to go. It was such a phenomenal experience. Prince, I always say this to everybody. He was so much more together than I expected the son of Michael Jackson to be. I'm not going to lie. And I don't say that because I'm being nefarious about Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, one of the most elusive, biggest stars of all time. You'd think usually the children of such a star would be Nepo baby, crazy jerks, or wild people, you know? And Prince was the most eloquent, nicest dude, knew everybody on set, was so charitable and nice to us. I know he's doing a lot of his own charity work. That's really what he tries to do his best. But you could tell he really wanted to be there in this film to, as he told me, to really sort of experience a lot of these things for the first time, because he didn't get to be through a lot of that. He didn't experience a lot of these moments that all his fans did. So being able to recreate them and see them like that was a trip for him. And also the experience of making a movie. He was really excited to learn all the processes. So shout out to Prince. Thank you for being such an amazing tour guide and being such a gentleman. Wish him all the best. I'm a big fan of all the work he's doing and was so glad he was part of this film. Now, other people have come forward about the estate and everything else. Kids have been there. I don't know enough about that to really comment. But I know Prince was fully on board, was all about this, was really there to ensure that it was done out of respect for Michael. And from what I gathered from my insight from, being on set, it did seem like they were going to handle everything. They were going to tackle it all. And from what I've gathered, and this has been also reported by trades, and I was able to confirm it, there was an ending to this film that sort of hit everything, including the allegations. But the accuser, apparently in an agreement they made with the estate a way back, that the estate didn't remember that they promised not to use the accuser's name in any movies in the future. So that completely changed everything. It threw a huge wrench into this movie. The ending, which from what I gathered seemed perfect, it was going to help sort of address the elephant in the room while also reminding people this is, again, I speculate because I heard this from other reports. I didn't hear this from set. Or the people on set, but I heard through other sources that I was even going to play the audio tape of the accuser's father explaining how this was a shakedown. Like, there's so much evidence, guys. It's why I believe Michael is innocent, and he is innocent because he was never proven guilty in the courts. They were going to really help his cause, like by really telling you what the case was about. And so to know that part, the whole scenes at Neverland, that they recreated Neverland to do it all, I'm told all of that had to be shelved because they couldn't address the accuser, Jordy Chandler. So that sucks. It sucks. I'm really bummed about that because it seemed everybody there was really excited about what they had. It was pretty much done. And then that was dropped in their lap, and then they had to go back and adjust it. They had to refigure out the ending. And I have faith this team figured it out, to be fair. I just don't know what they did now. I'm not up to date on what they've done recently, but they went back and reshot it. And now the rumors are that they're going to try to make this a 2-part film. If Michael Part 1 is successful, they have a lot of footage that they're going to try to reuse, obviously, and more they would shoot to address the second half of his life, including the allegations and more, if people go see Michael 1. And that, honestly, maybe that's the best of both worlds, because then they really have to face everything, right? And they address all of it, which I would love for a thing to do. So that's the latest rumors of this film. It's nice to finally see them release a trailer with an actual date. And I assume they're going to stick to this date. I don't think they can keep pushing this movie any longer. So April next year, get ready for Michael. I'm very curious to see how it all ends up. I think they're going to, instead of dealing with the allegations and stuff, which some may bring up, they're going to celebrate the artist and those pinnacle years. I'm talking, Thriller, which is behind me, Bad, etc. I think they're going to focus on that era and then sort of seemingly end it there and not go through when the allegations started. But to know that they're willing and ready and can say that to too many critics are like, yeah, but what about this? yeah, well, see the movie and stay tuned. We got that part coming. I actually love that. Now, that was my whole goal of my documentary, was to sort of release the documentary alongside this film to help, educate people about the reality of a lot of the accusations and rumors that have been up against Michael Jackson. It is still my intent to finish that documentary. It's just been harder to pull that off given all the problems with the movie, losing a little bit of access because of all the drama. Not because they're, trying to shame me or keep me out, but just because obviously there's been a lot of drama and stuff that they've had to figure out. And so it's been a little harder to get some of these people now to come on record. There have been some new stuff that's come out that I don't buy for a second. But again, a lot of just complications have come about that have sort of thrown a wrench into my plan, which was originally intent. I still intend to get to this. I still intend to finish this. I hope to finish this by the release of the film, but I also got to be fully transparent. We are knee deep in this Blake Justin trial as well. And that in theory is going to be happening right as this movie is about to be released. So I just don't know how much I can pull myself to finish all the projects and the coverage and everything else that's coming. So will I be able to hit the deadline of this? I don't know. Might it have to be a little bit later in the year? Possibly. So stay tuned. It's not happening, but it's just, I want to be honest with you guys. It's a lot more complicated than I expected to. And I want to make sure I do this one right. And I don't have a specific deadline where I need to have it done. So unless something changes or unless I can team up with some other collaborators that are going to help me do some of the lifting, which may be able to happen still. I just want to be fully transparent. Yes, I'm working on this documentary. I don't know when I'm going to be able to get it to you guys because there's just a lot of stuff happening. And you can thank Blake Lively for subpoenaing me and delaying that documentary and causing all the other stress and time. I've just lost a lot of extra time because, yes, I've been subpoenaed by Blake Lively still, which we'll address on Friday. We have a hearing, so stay tuned. But Michael is coming. I wanted to react to you. I want to see what your thoughts are. Are you excited? Do you believe Michael's innocent? All you guys who are watching, I'm curious. Put it in the comments down below. Stay tuned. There's a lot of stuff you can watch. I would start with Square One. It's a documentary here. It's on YouTube. It's on Amazon Prime, etc. Lies of Leaving Neverland. It's another one. I think we even have a playlist on the channel page. I'll make sure we have it here after this. The Michael Jackson playlist that has a lot of the stuff. I'll put it in the description. Go check out the description. Our Michael Jackson playlist has all those and all the coverage I've done to sort of help begin the process of you doing some homework on it. So go check it out if you're curious. And make sure you subscribe not only here, but to Movie World Plus. Like I said in the beginning, if you can help us get to 30,000 subscribers, that's been my goal. We can then become an official critic, I hope. And that would help tremendously. So check it out, Movie World Plus, for movie talk, for more movie news. I might do some more Michael stuff over there. Please subscribe to Movie World. I collabed here, and subscribe here for more details on Michael on set, and stay tuned for more. I wanted to give you that full update since we had the opportunity to finally discuss the trailer. Are you excited? Let me know in the comments down below. We'll be live later today to talk about this and so much more news. So I hope to see you guys there on 4 p.m. And more is also going to be dropping here on Popcorn Planet. So stay tuned.